So what we want to do is we want to take a look at Screencastify and some of these premium features that you may have available to you on the unlimited version. I'm going to launch the extension and just bring your attention to a couple of features that are available. So if you're logged in, of course, you have three options here. You have a browser selection, desktop, and webcam. So those are your three choices of recording, and many of you have already been using Screencastify, so you're very familiar with this already, but I just want to make sure you have all the tools and features at your disposal. So if you're on the webcam option, notice you have some camera options. Of course, you can decide which camera you'd like to use. I've selected the snap camera option because I like to have some filters, but I want to click on your show more option so you can see that you can change your countdown timer in case you need to have a little bit of extra time prior to the video starting. But editing can help you with any kind of clips before and after as well. On your desktop option, notice you can embed the webcam or decide to turn it off. I'm going to leave mine embedded for a few minutes. My countdown feature is still there, but I have some additional features here on show drawing tools. And in the bottom right-hand corner, if you are using the desktop screencast feature, you'll be able to annotate on top of whatever it is that you're recording, except for tabs like a new tab. And then you'll be able to use the turn on and off feature for your webcam and several other tools that you might really be interested in using. And of course, you have your browser tab. And if you just select to record a browser tab, you'll notice you have one more option down here as well, and that is tab audio. If you turn this on, it's going to record any of the sound coming into your device, and of course anything that's played on the tab as well. And so this may be really good, especially if you just need an audio recording, and Screencastify will allow you simply to just download audio if you need to embed that somewhere else, say on like a Google slide presentation or something like that. So this may be a really good option for audio recordings here. Now, one other thing I want to bring your attention to, we have some options over here in our little hamburger. And one of the things I wanted you to see is that we have an editor feature. Now, the free version allows you to clip the beginning and the end of videos, but I want to make sure that you are aware of the unlimited features that we have. The other option we want to look at is Screencastify Submit, where your students can actually be assigned a Screencastify assignment. It can be a webcam assignment or a screencast assignment, or both put together, just like what I'm about to do right now, where I'm screencasting my screen and my webcam, and it will submit directly to you. And they have Google Classroom integration now as well. All right, so the first thing I want to do is I'm going to look at Editor. But what I'd like to do is to simply show you the easiest way to get to Editor, because what you will have probably already done is recorded a video. So I'm simply going to say, I think I want to do my desktop, I want my tools here, and I want to embed my webcam. So I'm going to click on record, and you can see my webcam will show up here in just a second if it recognizes my snap camera. Hello. All right, and here we go. I'm going to use my entire screen here, and then I'm going to share it, and I'm going to click hide. I don't really like the Screencastify little feature at the bottom, so I always hide it, because you can always go up to the extension and be able to pause the recording if you need to, and I'll show you that feature. Or you can, of course, click the stop feature up here as well, and then just clip off the end. So let's say you have something happen right in the middle of your video, or you need to redirect a student or something happens, you just click pause and it's going to seamlessly move through there. I can see my webcam is acting mighty crazy right now, but it's probably because I need to restart my computer. Anyway, so I'm going to click stop, and it's going to open my automatic upload to Google Drive tab here, and it's going to be processing my video. Now, once it loads, you'll notice that the editor feature is right there. It looks perfect. So of course you can still clip off the beginning and the end, but you can also cut portions out if you need to do so. And sometimes that can be super helpful, especially if you have a little glitch like my video just had. I would need to clip that out, and I'm going to use the editor to do so. But here you will see that we have several options here. So you can simply, let's say you want to just take the end off a little bit, especially that part where you had to click stop. Nobody really wants to see that part. So we're just going to scooch it in, and you just keep scooching it in, and there, it's still there. It's there forever. And probably because I'm using this particular tool. All right, so it's going to keep scooting it in, and then you'll be able to come here
It's taking just a second, maybe because I have a lot of...
There we go. So I would just keep scooting it in and keep scooting it in, and there you can see.
To pause it if you need to do that. It's taking just...
And there you go. So you'll be able to clip those parts off as well to really make it seamless on the beginning and the end. Notice when I'm dragging my little cursor around here and I click the space bar, again, that's what's going to turn it on and make it play and stop and start very easily. All right, so I want to bring your attention to the cut feature. So as your video is playing, let's say there's a problem right here. I'm going to click the cut button and it's going to clip that into 2 parts. Let's say I keep it going.
Doing my recording.
And then let's say that was just a little hiccup that needs to go. I'm going to click cut, and then I can simply delete and make this a seamless video that goes all the way through. And then that really helps this to look like a polished video. But you also have some crop features if you needed to zoom and crop certain portions in order to really bring attention to certain things. There you go. And click done. And then that will crop that particular portion there you can see, and zooms it in. It's really great. Okay, the blur feature is super great as well. Totally wish I would have known about this when I've been making videos with student names and student faces. It would have been great to recognize all of these blur features so that I could use this instead of having to take lots of app smashing and cover up lots of faces and names with other tools. All right, so you can also add text on top of your video here. So let's just say I needed to bring some emphasis here. It has all of my different tools available, and I can make it nice and pretty and make it in the center. I can do lots of things here so that I can bring attention to this particular text within my video. So great options here. And then of course, once you have all these editing, you can go back to the beginning.
But I could edit it as well. So here I go. I am, and when I'm finished and I've done my...
There you go. So lots and lots of cool features that you have here. The main thing that you want to recognize as well is this add media feature. The add media feature will allow you to pull in other types of things. Like if you have to clip some videos together, maybe images, you can add directly from your Google Drive or from your computer. So if you want to make several Screencastifys, you need to clip them all together. You can simply add media together as well and have a seamless video. When you're finished with all of your editing, you're going to click the export option. You have 2 export options. You can export directly back to your Google Drive, and you can change the name so you don't get confused with the naming conventions, or you can export it as an MP4 and it'll go straight to your computer and you can drop that video anywhere you need to. So this is a fantastic feature that can really help your videos get to be polished. All right, and the next thing I want to bring your attention to is the submit feature. The submit feature is where students can submit their videos to you. So I'm going to show you just a second what that looks like. It's going to take me to my submit dashboard, and it's going to require that I log into Google Drive first. So while it loads, it should recognize my Google login here. And here we are. Now I'll go ahead and tell you right now, even on our unlimited subscription for recording, we have 1 free submit assignment at a time, which is a great way for you to get familiar with it, because I would really like for our school to just do a little bit of an upgrade so that we'll have unlimited submit ability for any assignment for all students. Okay, so right now it doesn't matter how many students get into your assignment, but you can only have 1 live assignment at a time. Okay, so you'll simply click on new assignment and you'll move on to that. I currently have one open, so I'm not going to be able to use this one because this is my open one right here. And I'm not going to go into all the details because I would love for you to go into the Screencastify submitter option on Google Classroom to learn more about how to use submit, and it'll walk you through all of the details and give you lots of applications on how to use this feature. And so I definitely want you guys to try it out so that we can upgrade to the premium version. Okay, so have fun screencastifying.